You know, it's been a crazy process for the first few months. Excited to get to spring ball. This staff has done a tremendous job of working together through the recruiting process and now getting themselves prepared to move into spring ball, working with the kids. The key thing for me with the new staff is to make sure that first you get relationships with kids, and that's an important part of it. I think we've done a nice job there. We've put in our schemes on offense, defense as well as we can without obviously practicing. So this staff's worked extremely hard together. There's a good mix of young and old. The number one key is to take care of kids, and that's the way it will always be. But we are excited to go play football, get the ball out there and see exactly what we got. And I know the kids are looking forward to that also. But I'm really proud of the way the staff has come together, and they're very focused on being successful on the field and off the field with these young men. Well, we are going to be very fundamentally sound, especially those first 4 to 5 practices of spring ball. When you break down spring ball, you have some objectives of where you want to be. Techniques, fundamentals are key to us. Knowledge of the offense and the defense and the basic structure of who we want to be. We want to be a physical football team on the offensive side of the ball. We want to be a physical football team on the defensive side of the ball. And we want to have an identity of who we want to be from a stance of on offense. Yes, we want to play with pace. We want to be fast. We want to move up and down the field, but we also want to be an offense that can potentially, change the pace as needed as the game goes through. And on defense, we want to be multiple. We want to be the ability to be able to be a high-pressure defense, but also be able to wind back the clock a little bit, if you will, and play zone defenses the correct way. So, but the big thing in spring is fundamentals. They're tackling, your ability to be able to understand the offense and defensive side and the basic fundamental schemes, and we'll progress to a little bit more of the complex sides of the offense and defense after we get through practice 5 and 6. This spring is really important for the offense to understand that yes, there was a lot of production left, but yes, we believe there's some very talented young men in this program that need to step up, and it's their time to shine. So when you look at it, 2 specific spots, you look at the wide receiver spot and you look at the offensive line position, and there's a lot of new faces, but there's a lot of faces that have worked extremely hard for this opportunity. So we need to make sure as coaches we give them the proper opportunity to be prepared to basically function within the offense, at the offensive line position, the wide receiver position, and then allow them to make plays. We always talk about if you're thinking, you're not playing to the top of your athletic ability. So they'll get those opportunities, and we need to make sure as coaches we keep it simple and clean in structure and allow the playmakers to make plays. It all centers around the quarterback. Jordan is a tremendous player, and we need to make sure that our players, as far as the wide receiver crew and the offensive line, can complement his abilities. Jordan Love has had a fantastic off-season, winter conditioning. He's gotten bigger, stronger. He's grasped not a new offense, but it's a new coordinator. There's obviously tweaks within the offense. So his ability and his growth has been fantastic with the short time that he's been able to spend with Coach Sanford and the offensive coaches. His development is he wants to be a great one, and we believe he has the opportunity and ability to be a great one. So, the functionality of the offense is so important. He has great command. He's been a very, very good leader. I know he's anxious to take another step in that leadership area, which should be a natural progression for him, and make sure that he is identifying and using his players around him that are the playmakers. And you earned the right to get the ball in your hand on the offensive side of the football. And Jordan will do a nice job of distributing where the ball deserves to be distributed. But his work ethic, his toughness, his ability to lead has been fantastic, and I'm sure he's looking forward to carrying that into spring football. Well, defensively, the fundamentals, the technique, the ability to tackle. These kids ran hard to the ball last year, and that's a great place to start. Playing with great effort and the ability to have 11 guys that want to get to the football is a great place to start, and I believe we'll hit the ground running in a good way there. There's some tweaks again within the scheme, and understanding those tweaks within the scheme and playing technique fundamentally sound is so important for those defenders, and taking the next step. There was a lot of young players that played at a high level. Now their challenge is to pre-snap awareness. What do you see before the ball snaps? snapped? Are we playing football before the ball snapped? And then our ability to understand that every play is not for me to make. It's functionally playing within my gap, within my defensive assignment, within my zone drop, within my coverage responsibilities. And when I do get the opportunity to make the play, make the play. And on defense, we talk a lot. There's definitely a selfish side to playing football. Everybody wants to make the tackle, sack the quarterback, get the interception, get the pass breakup. But we want that. We want it to be a race to the football at the end of the day.